Have you ever wondered why some leaders seem to effortlessly inspire and motivate their teams while others struggle to connect? The answer often lies in a single powerful trait, and that trait is self-awareness. Welcome to this introduction to self-awareness. In the next few minutes, we'll explore what self-awareness is, why it matters, especially for leaders, and how you can start building it today with practical tools. So what is self-awareness? It's the ability to recognize and understand your own emotions, thoughts, and behaviors, understanding that your emotions fuel your behaviors. It's knowing who you are, what you feel, and why you act the way that you do. Think of it as a shining light on your inner world. Self-awareness is a game changer. It's a game changer for personal growth and for leadership. For leaders, it's essential. It helps them make smarter decisions, manage emotions under pressure, and connect with their teams authentically. Research shows self-aware leaders are more adaptable and create stronger, more trusting workplaces. Let's look at 3 key benefits of self-awareness brought to life with real-world examples. Number 1 is improved decision-making. Self-aware leaders spot their own biases, like favoring an outspoken team member, and they adjust. For example, a leader might notice this tendency and seek input from quieter colleagues on their team, leading to more balanced and effective decisions. Number 2 is effective emotional management. Picture a leader feeling frustrated in a long meeting, but instead of lashing out, they recognize their emotions and suggest that everyone take a break. This keeps the mood positive and shows emotional intelligence in action. Number 3 is stronger relationships. A leader might learn their direct style intimidates some team members. By adapting, maybe asking more questions or more open-ended questions, they build trust and they open communication on the team. Are you ready to develop your self-awareness? Here are 4 practical techniques to get started. Now, as a caveat, I know for some people, these will be a little bit too touchy-feely, but these techniques work. There is literature behind these techniques to show that they work. So pick 1 or 2 and give them a try. Number 1 is mindfulness meditation. Spend 5 minutes a day focusing on your breath, your breathing. Notice your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's a simple way to tune in and understand what you're feeling in the moment. And you can go further and saying, why do I feel this way in the moment? Why am I frustrated? Why am I angry? Why am I happy? Why am I inspired? It's a good exercise. Number 2 is journaling. Write for 10 to 15 minutes every day about your experiences or your emotions, or the experiences and what emotions they stirred up. Because over time, you'll review your notes and you'll spot patterns and gain clarity. So if you're a person that often feels frustrated with the responses of others, by journaling and noting that, over time, you can review your entries and say, I feel frustrated a lot. Why is that? And how can I come across as not frustrated to encourage a conversation that produces results? Number 3 is seeking feedback. So you can ask someone that you trust, how do you see me handling stress? Or what strengths do I bring to communication? Their insights could reveal blind spots that you're not seeing in yourself. Number 4 is reflective questions. End your day with questions like, what did I do well? What could I improve? Because reflecting builds deeper self-understanding. And here's an important place to pause for a moment. When your team has a failure, the most important question you can ask is to yourself. And what you should ask is, how did I contribute to this failure? And truly ask yourself this and open yourself up to answer the question, because if you find a place to isolate yourself and ask yourself these questions, you will find answers. And then number two is, what can I do to ensure that this never happens again? Once you have those answers, then and only then should you move on to your team and discuss what each person may or may not have contributed to the failure, and how as a team you can ensure this failure never happens again. So you don't approach this in a punitive way, in a way to punish people on the team, but how can we learn? How can we adapt? How can we get better and become a much better performing team in the future? Understand that self-awareness is not a quick fix. It's more of a journey. It's more like a marathon. It takes time and it takes practice, but the payoff can be huge. Whether you're leading a team or just want to grow personally, self-awareness helps you live and lead with purpose. And that's important. I always say that the happiest people in the world are not the people pursuing happiness, but the people pursuing meaning and purpose. And in finding meaning and purpose, they inevitably find a place of happiness. So thanks for joining me. Start your self-awareness journey today. Pick one of these techniques and try it this week. You'll be amazed at what you uncover. Now, there's more steps in this lesson. Please read all the articles, follow the instructions, and then we'll move on to our next module.